Well, welcome back to my channel. And first of all, I want to thank every single person that has watched any of my previous videos. I thought 2 to 3 people were going to watch them, but I got 2.3 thousand views, which is insane because I'm just a young hooligan out here in the interwebs that has no influence once or all in life. But on the interwebs, it feels like I'm doing something right, and you better believe it that we're going to start off with a banger because I took a big ass break and now we're going to get right back into it. Let's talk about it.
Our flight time will be 5 hours and 24 minutes, and we'll be flying at an altitude of 924 meters at a ground speed of 885 kilometers per hour.
So the Tissot PR100 is the watch that changed my life. Just like you, I was on my phone. Where do I start? Which watch do I buy first? I ran into Teddy Baldassar, believe it or not. He is a big watch enthusiast, especially for the Tissot brand. Because of his fanatical, I became super fanatical. Before I knew it, I was becoming more serious about buying a watch. I told my wife. She then surprised me with a PR100 from Ben Bridge. I know, I apologize, Teddy Baldassar. My wife got it for me. I had no idea. She got it for me for Christmas, and it has changed my life ever since. Let's talk about a little bit of the specs first before we talk into why it changed my life. Because trust me, it was well worth it. The Tissot has a beautiful blue, kind of reflective watch face. There's some lights that it's a bright blue, then there's other lights that it turns into a darker black blue, but it is very versatile. There is no numbers on it, so it's a very classic stylized watch. It's stamped Tissot on the 12, also a 1853 down by the 6 o'clock hour. You have PR100, you have the date window, and it also says Swiss made, and that is how you know you got a damn good first watch if you go with purchasing a PR100. This watch is roughly 9 millimeters thick, which is beautiful. I work wearing a lot of suits. I work wearing a lot of button-ups, and I also do like to, wear my smaller size long sleeves. And this looks just as perfect in casual wear and also in suit and attire wear for if you wanted to go to court type of attire and be stunting on them. The bracelet is a little bit of a weird bracelet that has the center links that are higher polished. They are sideways or at an incline, which is kind of strange. But believe it or not, that makes the watch a lot more comfortable when you're wearing it long term. It has not only one, not only two, but 3, 4, and 5 different micro adjustments for the perfect fit. And I can guarantee you this watch will never come off your wrist as soon as you put it on once. And if it's the only one in your collection, you're gonna wanna wear it to bed. You're gonna wanna wear it out to the swimming pools and to your first date, last date, wedding, whatever the occasion is. This Tissot PR100 is not gonna let you down because it's never let me down. And now let's talk about why it's changed my life. So you see, the thing that has always fascinated me about having a watch is that I can have a $200 watch, $7,000 watch, Most people won't know unless they are enthusiasts or you tell them how much your watch costs. But you can be in a room full of wealthy people with a Seiko. You can be in a room full of very wealthy people with a Richard Mille. They do not care what you are sporting. They care about how you look and the presence you carry with that. With that being said, as I was moving up the chain in command and I wanted to make a little bit more money, this watch definitely got me to do some things that I was pretty, kind of crazy to start doing, but I always wanted the outcome to be a little bit better. The first one that I did for some extra monies, no one really knows about it except for my wife. And as soon as she sees it, she's gonna be like, why did you tell the world? Who cares? The first thing that I did is I was selling some plasma because I really wanted to buy my first watch. Little did I know that my wife was gonna get me the first watch and I didn't have to do that. So then I returned all of that money to my wife. Hey, we took her on a little bit of a date, splurged a little bit with that plasma selling. That then came into command where I was then trying to make some more money because my wife was a stay-at-home mom. My daughter was just born. Selling the plasma wasn't that much money. It was give or take $500 to $1,200 a month. But it became a lot more apparent that what I was making at work versus what I can make is a big drastic change. So from there, after selling plasma or doing anything on the side for a little bit extra money, I ran into a trainer, very well known, that told me to focus and pinpoint accuracy, tunnel vision on one certain skill, dominate the industry, and then from there, it'll take off and I can afford anything I've always wanted to and I don't have to have side little gigs. So I've honed into my craft, and believe it or not, as stupid as it sounds, when I didn't have this watch, I had an Apple Watch and it was just enough, but it wasn't making me feel good inside and it didn't make me feel like I had a good presence. After my wife got me this watch, I then felt and I had a very good presence. I honed in very well into my craft, tunnel vision, and my life has changed from there. I moved up the chain of command, and I can promise you, if you do the same thing where you hone in, focus, tunnel vision, it's gonna be a lot better in the outcome long term than short term. I can sell drugs and have a Richard Mille, or I can do things right. Get here, it's gonna take me time, but once I'm here, I'm gonna enjoy that Richard Mille a lot more than if I just sold drugs and got it there. Because I had such tunnel vision getting and focusing on my craft, I had never taken a vacation. I've been together with my wife for 10 years, and I can guarantee you this watch went through the shower, through the ringer, through the ups and downs, the battle scars or whatever. And when I wore this watch to my first ever vacation in my adulthood life, we went to Puerto Vallarta and it was beautiful. And I can guarantee you, and now that I look back into it, I am very glad that my wife took the time to go out and then purchase this watch for me because it did change our life drastically. Talking a little bit about Puerto Vallarta, it is a beautiful motherland place to go to. The reason being, I am Latino, I talk Spanish and English, I don't have much of an accent. When I went to Mexico, this is the first time my wife and I went to Mexico together. Everybody there was so peaceful, everybody was there was so friendly. I could literally, if I would have worn probably a $80,000 Rolex there, no one would have even cared because everybody just wanted to make sure that you had a good time while they had a good time. And then in return, obviously, you have a lot of return business. We stayed at a very beautiful resort. That resort was everything inclusive, drinks, food, everything you can imagine. Everything was there inclusive. We went to the Malecon. We went kind of walking around. It was like a 30-minute walk to go to the mall, which is insane. because a lot of people think that Mexico is third world, and it is not. I can guarantee you, Puerto Vallarta, search it up, Costco travel, anything, that is gonna be the place you're gonna always wanna go back to because of how comfortable you feel, how comfortable you are. And then it's a 4 or 5 hour flight for most people here from Oregon to Puerto Vallarta range. But I can guarantee you, you're gonna love it. Bienvenidos a su delicioso cena. Doritos? ¿Espuma alcohólica?
I can't with you.
Bon appetit. With that being said, thank you. It really does mean everything to me that you are watching my videos. I've always wanted to kind of be a YouTuber, but because I was so tunnel visioned into what I wanted to do in life and how I wanted to make money, that I forgot about my actual dreams and aspirations. And now that I'm toning back a little bit, I feel so comfortable, so at ease, knowing that I can just talk, look right into the camera, and that someone is going to listen. And hopefully we can build a pretty cool community by you subscribing and you letting me know how things are going down in the comments below. Thank you so much. It really, really does mean a lot for subscribing. As my name is Johan, and a bon voyage, because I will see you in the next banger where we are going to talk about the diet root beer. Woo-hoo-wee. See you soon. Bon voyage. Check this out. I'm reviewing the footage right now on my camera. I'm all over the place. But nevertheless, again, I feel good. I'm here. We're making videos, and we're back, baby.
Mi amor es franco y fiel, no tiene